This is Nosey with Good Intentions, the podcast.
In every nook and cranny.
This is Michael.
And Kirk. Guiding your noses today.
That worked! Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
How are you doing, sir?
It is evening.
It is.
It's going. Hey, listen, I'm alive.
Me too.
Sometimes that's all you can ask for. Isn't that what people say?
Yeah.
There's this one man I play pickleball with every once in a while, and he said, well, I woke up. Every morning I wake up is a blessing. And I'm always like, that sounds like a good way to live your life, but it's not. I mean, set the bar just a smidge higher. Like, yes, it's great. I woke up and I'm in less pain than I was yesterday. Like, you know what I'm saying? I woke up and, like, give me one more, you know what I mean?
Yeah. A little more than just I woke up. Because there's people who hate life that still woke up.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that they're loving life.
Yeah.
So, on that
Speaking
note,
of not loving life,
do you have
a Raptress quote?
Do I have one?
I have a good one.
Oh, let's hear it.
But I wanted to see if you had one.
Off the top of my head? No, I could have prepared.
What about
one.
a rap quote? Rapper quote. Raptor. We need to have the Raptress and the Raptor. Raptor quote.
A Raptor quote. Yeah, I have one.
Yeah. All right, let's hear it.
When you in the streets, being the best ain't nothing, but the rest stay frontin', though this vet ain't budget.
Okay. Let's take it one piece at a time. Tell me, when you're out in these streets.
Being the best ain't nothing.
Okay. So it doesn't matter if you're the best.
There you go.
The rest stay frontin'. So they're lying. Capping.
They're full of ish. Yes, sir.
Okay.
But this vet ain't budget.
So veteran.
Like seasoned, not military.
Oh.
Experienced. Traveled.
Saisoned.
Yes, there you go.
Ain't budging?
Yes. I wouldn't, that person.
So you're not moving out of the way?
As in, I won't be moved. I'll stand in what I believe.
We shall not be moved. We shall
this is a terrible Raptor quote.
Yes.
Let me try another one.
I like to break it down.
Yeah, I just spat some shit I know at the top of my head.
I thought you were going to say, listen, is it bad that I was open? You would be like, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
I took a look at my life and realized there's nothing left.
There's nothing left. That was the first one that popped in my head.
That's a hot mess. Let me see. No, I don't have one.
I'm trying to think of the one. Okay, so I mentioned the Vices song.
Yes, sir.
In a previous episode by Ludacris.
Okay.
I've been listening to Ludacris.
Yes, sir.
It hasn't been mentioned at all.
I'm pretty sure.
But in the Vices song, he says, like there's the two verses. He says, I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
Okay.
It's
I'm listening
because he does sort of a. Like it says something about something dank, and then he rhymes it with, I fucked a couple baddies, I fucked a couple skanks. It's like dank and skanks.
Okay.
And I was like,
no? It didn't do it for you?
I like the first verse better. Because it was thoughts. It was something in thoughts.
Oh, okay.
Fucked a couple models, fucked a couple thoughts, but it was something that rhymed with thoughts. And I was like, that was a little more clever.
I think he tried to keep the same.
Dank and skanks. I was like, well.
Yeah, depending on the
But
context.
I know exactly what you mean, though.
Fair enough.
A little more than fronting and capping.
Much better than
So my Raptress quote of the day is Debrat.
Okay.
So Mariah Carey had Heartbreaker.
Yes, sir.
You got the best of me. But then she did a remix.
Okay.
Which was not very good. However, it brought us the iconic DeBrat opening line of
Yes, sir.
Guess who's back in the motherfucking house with 2 big tick old bitties for your mouth.
You know, nobody knew she had a badass, but she did a photo. She was in that song with Tyrese. I can't remember, but she actually like showed her body for the first time. We were all like, oh.
Because she was very
baggy clothes. Yeah.
Jerseys.
Yeah.
I think she did a lot of jerseys.
Yeah. And big ass clothes and jeans and shit like that. And I can't remember the name of that song, but it was her and I believe it was Tyrese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really remember. I remember that Tyrese had music. I just don't remember any of them. Like, I don't remember how they sound.
Or iconic. I'm trying to think.
I'm sure they were at the time. Like, I'm sure. I remember them being popular.
He did that Something Keeps Calling Me Back. That was with Chingy, but he did the chorus.
Oh, yeah.
And I need you in my life. Everything
I like Chingy.
Yeah, his career got derailed.
Right there. Why did his career get derailed?
Because this trans woman named Sydney something lied and said, this is before it was okay to be trans. I mean, it's still not okay, but much more accepted
was
now.
Was this pre-Eddie or post-Eddie?
I don't know.
Because,
he'd been caught a couple times, though. Supposedly. None of my business. But no, Sydney, I forgot her last name, but I think it's Sydney Starr, if I'm not mistaken. She basically, this is like way back when you are not supposed to be with transgender people, excuse me.
Yeah.
And so she lied, and all he did literally was take a picture with a fan. And her. But she went and was like, we slept together, blah, 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 and all this other stuff, and I'm trans, and like that fucked his whole career up. And then years later, probably within the last maybe 5 years, his career was done already at that point. But about give or take 6 years ago, she was like, it was a lie, and she apologized. But his career is ruined. So, what people do for notoriety.
But it didn't get her any notoriety.
Well, now we know who she is.
I didn't.
Well, the culture, we know who she is. She also got to be on Love and Hip Hop, which is not, it's cable television.
Uh-huh.
But now she's trying to rap.
Shocker.
You know what's funny? All of this ties into the topic.
She could,
Go ahead.
I was going to say, never mind.
You going to shat on him?
No. No, she's had enough.
Pushing P?
She's bad enough. She's bad enough. She doesn't need any more shatting. She's already shat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a terrible person.
Yeah.
You should be. I feel like she should be.
Spit it out, good sir. Punished.
Yeah.
It's too late now. His career been over for at least 10 years. She didn't even apologize or admit it was a lie till years later.
Okay, see, what's weird to me is, as a melanin lacking person,
yes, sir,
we didn't hear about her.
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't know why his career, I can understand where in the black community his career would have been derailed, but
yeah, but he
was very popular.
Yeah, but he wasn't like Nelly popular. He was popular, but he was starting his commercial rise.
He was on his way to Nelly status.
Yeah, and then, no sir, no Nelly status for you.
That's so weird, though.
That probably wouldn't hurt somebody's career.
I don't remember her at all. I just don't remember.
That's a black chick. Yeah. So, yeah.
2 big tickle bitties for your mouth.
Yes, sir.
It's my Raptress quote. So, what's been on your mind lately?
Coincidentally, are we too busy looking for a quick lick as a community? And this may be my community question, but since we're here, good sir.
Wait, what is it? Did we do this?
Did we?
Get your quick lick back?
No, a quick lick is like make money fast. Not
a lick back.
No.
That's a lot of the same.
A quick lick is like make money fast.
What was that earlier that was the same and
something about should we get our lick back? Yeah. Well,
we came up with this does not concern you.
I ain't stunting these bitches.
Stunting.
Yeah.
Stunting is a habit.
No,
but but only in certain contexts.
In that, yeah. And
See, I'm fascinated by the fact that it's the same word,
depending on your colloquialism,
and it doesn't mean this. It doesn't have a similar meaning throughout its context.
Yeah, if I ain't stunting these bitches, mean that I'm not concerned with them.
Yeah.
Or you be like, I'm stunting on these bitches.
Which is, you are concerned.
No, it just means I'm shining and showing off in front of people.
Is there another word for that? Flossing.
Yeah, that's another word.
Flossing.
Yeah.
Like your teeth.
Yes.
I'm fascinated by all of it because when I hear other people say it, because it sounds very natural, I'm like, oh, and then I have no idea what they're talking about.
You could always ask.
I usually don't.
You could if you like.
So today,
yes, sir.
I got picked up in my rental car.
Yes, sir.
And the young gentleman that picked me up from the company, I guess decided we were besties.
Okay.
Which is fine with me.
Okay.
And he talked the entire half a mile, which had a few stoplights in it. So it was a long half a mile.
Yeah.
And bless him. Love him to death. He was fun. But I was like, I don't know half of what you just said to me.
Was he black?
He might have been of melanin.
Okay.
But
Melanation?
Melanation. Now that's a brand.
A melanation?
This is melanation.
Oh, Lord.
But I was just like, he was talking about one of his coworkers.
Okay.
And I understood the gist.
Okay.
But there were a couple of sentences where I went, oh, yeah. Huh, that's funny. And that's all I said.
AKA, I don't know what the hell
he was
said.
unbothered by it. He continued to throw some stuff at me.
Hot mess. Hottest of messes.
I think it's because I'm like, I'm not old, but sometimes I'm like, am I old?
No, you're just not of the culture, which is okay.
Well, and see, part of me is like, is that desirable?
What, to be of the culture?
Like, if you're white and you might like a point of contact.
Oh, that's such a fucked up insider joke, but it's very good. I'm gonna let you have that one. Yes.
Do you want, like, let's say, I know you don't fucks with white women, but
I don't have a problem dating.
I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
I've got some blowback for that.
Have you blowed any backs? I mean,
What?
blowed any backs? Blown backs?
That should be niggas. Blown any blacks. Lordy.
Oh my God. I was trying to, you said blow back, and I was trying to.
I know you.
And it did not work at all. It did not work at all.
No, I have definitely got.
Because, you know, in their black.
Just let it go.
Isn't their back blown?
Yeah, you can blow a chick's back out.
Okay. I was like, I was trying.
Too many L's and too many
Listen,
B's.
I'm too old for all this.
So what are you trying to ask me, sir?
I was trying to say, what was the question before that?
The actual topic?
Oh, yes. Oh, no.
Oh.
Hold on. We'll get to the topic. Point of contact. If you're a Caucasian person that, you know, falls in love with or wants to date a point of contact, do you, as the point of contact, do you want that person to, like, behave in certain ways?
Oh, I don't want anybody.
Like, if you were Hispanic, if you're out there, Camper One, hi. I've already fucked up a few times already in this episode.
It's a great start today.
It'll all be left in, though, I promise. We don't take out my mistakes. We take out Michelle's.
Absolutely. Oh, Lord. Well, yes, sir.
What I was going to say was, do you want, like, if you're Hispanic, do you want that person to, like,
act Hispanic?
Be Hispanic? Like, what I mean is, do you want the white person to, like, suddenly learn how to cook Mexican food or Spanish food and, like,
No, I don't
I
want.
want to say wear a sombrero, but that's all I can
Basically
think
act
of.
like what the stereotype of a Hispanic person. No,
Yeah.
I don't want. If I
Like
did-
start
no.
calling people like what is
Essay.
it? Gringos. You know,
I think
like
gringos.
I think it's white. I think that's
Is it?
a Spanish word for a white person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've been called the Spanish.
Oh God, is that wrong?
I don't know. I've been called the Spanish version of a cockroach. It was very offensive. Or a bug.
Cucaracha?
No, it was.
Did you know that's what that meant? La cucaracha?
Yeah.
It's the cockroach.
I think I was called a mayate. Whatever it was super offensive.
Was it?
Yeah.
Why were they calling you a cockroach?
I can't talk about it on here. It was. I think it was mayate.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, it was super offensive.
Yeah, sounds it.
Yeah, we departed
But
immediately.
you know what I mean? Like would you want them to?
I think
I think that only. Sometimes I wonder if he wishes I was a little more hip and with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
but myself, if I, which I have no problem dating outside my race, but if I were to date somebody outside,
just
my,
to clarify,
well, I mean, I got some blow blacks or whatever you said earlier. No,
have you ever? What did I say? Have you ever blown?
Yeah, I was like, no, never blown anybody, but you know, that's not my lane. But no,
It's not my lane.
No, it's not. But I don't want anybody to portray what the stereotype of black people is. I don't think that's flattering whatsoever. So no, if I date anybody I don't want a black girl that's the stereotypical black girl acting what TV portrays black people. No. You can be of the culture and I wouldn't want to be with somebody. Yeah, I don't want that ghetto ass shit. From any race or ethnicity. I don't know what label it is in 2023, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
No, I have no desire to have somebody act like a stereotype.
I think that's what, there's one Raptress, and I tend to not listen to her music only because I don't understand half of what she's saying. But it's very half words. How about that? Her rap is very
Did you just say you don't understand half of what she's saying? Oh, Lord.
And she might have been one of my Raptress quotes.
A time or two?
Maybe.
Okay.
It's not Nikki.
No,
Clearly.
she enunciates very clearly.
Yeah.
Even when she does the voice changes, you can tell, you understand what she's saying. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, it's very there's one where one of the Raptresses, she uses the word straight.
Okay. But
I'm I get that.
yeah, you just put a C in there. Yeah.
But I'm a shut and I'm what? What? I don't know any of the. What are those words? And I'll look later at the lyrics and I'm is that what the fuck she said? Okay. One of the words will be motherfucker, and she go mother, and I'm that's not a word.
In slang, it is.
Mother, who knew that's what that word was? Do you know what I'm saying though? What? What was that?
Of those who are uncultured, you're not gonna understand. Yes. Half the times I don't understand, so it's all good. I don't listen to the Raptresses anyway, so I feel. But
I don't know any of the Raptors that do that, except for the weird ones that are panda, panda, panda. That one where they're trying to be. They're trying to
no, he talks like that.
It's a stylistic.
Yeah, it's mumble rap. But no, he talks like that.
Yeah.
He talks.
This girl ain't doing mumble rap. She's just mumbling. Is that offensive? She's mumbling.
Camera 2. Let us know in the comments.
Comment below if that's offensive. Is it?
I don't fucking know.
I'm just
sir, I have no idea, but I do know.
It's sort of when Rihanna released Work.
Oh, well, she's speaking it
But we then learned she wasn't just releasing some bullshit to see if it would sell.
She's from the islands. Yeah,
that's an actual
dialect. Yes,
dialect.
Yes.
That was different. At first we were always this lazy bitch. Girl. Whoa. What? But then we were oh, it's
tis from the islands. Yes.
Islander.
I forget which one she's from, so I'm not gonna say it.
Virgin Islands.
Yeah, she's from. Yeah. I don't remember which one though.
It was
but she's from the islands.
What was that? It's a
Yeah, it's a well-known.
It's sort of
album.
like ebonics. The word ebonics, like it's not a. I don't know if dialect's the right word. It's like a variation or something. It's something else. It's like
he's digging his grave deeper.
It's English, but it's like a
deviation.
It's not deviation. No, that's the wrong word. Anyway, it'll come to me or not. But it's very like sometimes I'm like, oh, all right, I guess I'm gonna skip her song. I don't really know.
You're like, I don't know what she's saying.
But I mean, like even sometimes she'll be a feature on somebody else's song, and like I hear it, I'm like,
Rihanna or the other person you're talking about?
The half worder, halfy word, not Rihanna.
Who is the half worder? Inquiring minds would like to know.
Well, you know, sometimes budgets come into play.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, I don't want to try. If I'm going to listen to your song, it's supposed to be an entertainment.
Okay.
You know, it can have a message, but if I can't understand the message,
yeah.
what was the point of your song?
To work on that budget. That she don't know. Who the hell is...
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
What was the topic?
Well,
so this is what I was going to say. So I wonder, I mean, obviously it's probably a personal preference, but like, sometimes I wonder, like, there's a person.
Oh, shit. Go ahead.
Well, the joke is he thinks he's black. He's whiter than me.
Okay.
But he talks the slang. Do you know what I mean? Like,
is he a wigger?
Did you know there's a song called that?
I'm not surprised if I've never heard it, but I'm not surprised.
Do you know who it is?
Who?
50 Cent.
Really?
Yes. In my deep dive into Ludacris, 50 Cent keeps popping up every once in a while because it's around the same time. He's, you know,
yeah.
His, you know, they're because 50 Cent's not really like popular anymore as he was, but his popularity time was that same sort of time of Ludacris when Ludacris was releasing music more often. Okay. But no, yeah, there's a song called that.
I'm gonna have to look this song up.
Oh, 50 Cent.
Did you press play?
No.
Why not?
Because I was listening to Ludacris. I'll get back to 50 Cent later. I didn't know 50 Cent had any other songs either.
What?
I knew a little bit.
Yeah.
Baby, all I need a little bit. I knew Candy Shop. Candy Shop is my favorite 50 Cent song.
Magic Stick, In the Club, 21 Questions.
I never think of Magic Stick as his. I always think of it as Lil Kim's.
I don't know which one it is.
It's 50 Cent.
Oh, okay.
It came up on the list. But Candy Shop, because I never think of Magic Stick as him, Candy Shop is my favorite one. But Magic Stick is also a fun song.
To me, they sound similar. They were also, the beats were produced by the same person.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Cannot think of his damn name. As a white dude, I can picture his face. He made Lean Back. He made...
Lean Back. Fat Joe.
No, he's the rapper. The guy who made the beat.
No,
Scott Storch. There you go.
Yeah, I was just saying who's like...
Oh, yeah. Scott Storch made all those beats.
Yeah. Scott Storch.
Yeah. So... Quite the derail. Would you like to talk about the
topic? Haven't even got on the topic yet. What was the topic? Sorry, Campbell one. We're out here
winging it. I said, are we too busy looking for a quick lick?
Back. Yeah. I mean, a
quick lick.
Money. Well, here's the problem with it.
Okay. I have examples listed in the question.
Oh, please go for it.
Where to go? I closed the app. That's why. Oh, like people gonna be mad at me. Fuck it. Podcast, becoming tax preparers, realtors.
I was a realtor.
That's fine. A rap.
Okay, let me tell you about being a realtor.
Okay.
First of all, it was a lot of fun.
Okay.
I only did it for like a year and a half.
Okay.
It's a lot of work. Initially, the reason that I signed up for the class is because, hi, camera one, I never did anything for me.
Okay.
In my previous relationship.
Okay.
Of no fault of the other person. Of my own volition.
Oh, you also worked like hell, too.
Worked 90 plus hours a week plus driving. And flying. Yeah. Did a little international work as well. Internationally loan on the drink carrier. So it was something that I've always been interested in.
Okay, keep going. I got one of them stupid spams that's on Snapchat.
I don't know what that means.
It's where somebody like sends you a bunch of naked stuff to like get you to click their OnlyFans, but it's spam. It's very annoying. It's right here.
Is that on the camera?
Yeah.
Shut up. Don't put it on the camera.
Well, it's not a real person.
I mean, that's a real person.
Yeah, but that's not her. Click it. It's probably, I don't got like 6 of them stupid things. I'm like, bro.
Don't put it, you need to take that off that camera.
Why?
What if that's like, if somebody took that photo from her, that's illegal. And you put it on our camera. Take it off the camera.
It's not on there. I'll double check though. Probably won't. I just blocked them. Anyway, it was getting on my nerves.
I don't get anything.
Have you logged into the Snappy chat?
Yeah.
The Nosey one. I don't have a Snapchat.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't have it. I don't have access to the Nosey.
I'll send it to you.
No, let's not.
You don't want the spam?
Let's not and say we did.
Yeah, you want them tig old bits. What does it say?
2 big tig old bitties for your mouth.
But yeah.
That's a funny line.
It is.
And she said it clearly.
And it's fitting to the spam and the topic. not really.
Well, but they're looking for money. They're looking for a quick
lick.
Bite, quick lick. I think it's because lick back. Not to go there again.
You old back licker?
Bye bye. Gotta watch the YouTube for that one.
This is a mess today.
Well, you know,
of course.
It always gets a little far. I forgot what I was going to say. No, bless her. Because she may not know that picture's going around. It might be her.
Nobody has
She's
taken
looking for a quick
pictures.
lick.
Whoever's using her pictures. I have seen people that I follow in like not that we're close, but I know them in like I know they're real people.
Uh-huh.
And I've seen people like spam, like take their pictures and make fake accounts. I'm like, wow. I wish somebody don't actually do mine. I just was like, I don't think they do it to dudes. I think they only do it to girls. Because I've only seen
they
it
could have
be
a
done
further
with girls.
reach.
Yeah, it's a woman.
Well,
shit on him.
Well, no, I think it's a misconception that. Well, I guess it's not really a misconception. I think there is a misconception to a certain degree out in the world where men are more desperate than women. But there's some desperate women as well. Yeah. And I think a lot of times these scammers go off of men are more desperate, so they'll send them stuff like young.
And I'm like, I don't care.
Young Asian girl there. And trying to, because they're trying to.
Want me to click the link, yeah.
They think that men have the money and that, the bag.
And we don't.
But that's not really the case anymore. No. But a lot of these scammers don't know that.
Either
that
way.
It's my ladies.
You're so stupid.
Ladies.
So, why are we so concerned with the quick lick? The quick money grab that's not...
I think we're concerned with quick all stuff.
Okay, well, specifically money.
What I mean is, I think the quick money is just a product of quick everything. Like everybody wants it right now, wants whatever right now. I want my food right now. I want my car right now. I want, like.
Do you think it's always been that way though?
Certain personalities, yes. I think now it's more widespread in the way of, you think like we have a TikTok. Those with good intentions. We
do. I know it ain't another spam now. Come to fuck. Oh, okay. That's it, seriously. I just blocked you. God dang. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, if you're still here, thanks.
Yeah, about 25, 30 minutes in. Straight nonsense. If you made it to episode 100 a couple weeks ago, like 10 weeks ago, then at least you enjoyed us that long. We appreciate it.
I don't know if you noticed anything similar about 100 and
By the time
110.
this comes out, they won't have noticed. You think it'll be 10
episodes?
episodes. Yeah, that's almost 2.5 months later. Damn. Thank God for the kitty.
That's right.
But yeah, I mean,
Different kid.
yeah, not the kitty. But I don't know. I think I do agree that like I know we joke about music, but music is consumed very fast. Music, whereas
and it gets old quick.
But that's because it's so much of everything. But there was a time, and for myself, I don't consume music as fast as probably the average person. Like I'm only listening to probably 4 different albums currently.
Well, and I think some
they're
of
not
that
brand
too
new.
is like
only one is brand new.
It depends on who you listen to. Like, I think that there are people that are like, I want to make music. It's a lot of fun. I've got some stuff to say, but I don't necessarily want it to be a lasting song. I just want it to make a splash and move on. Whereas I feel like there's some artists, like I feel like this is sort of with Nicki. Like she made a comment, I think I've already mentioned it on here in a previous episode. But, she was saying like, I will write my verse and read it to somebody else. And if I don't like it, I'll start changing it. I'll start editing it.
Yeah.
Some of these other people, they just say stuff.
Yeah.
And hit send.
Absolutely.
And you can tell.
Yeah. You can.
Half words. You can tell who's doing what.
Well, it depends on your budget.
Coochie Print. It's not her. It's not Coochie Print. She's just one of those that they're like, and go.
Yeah.
And then they go, all right, that's it. Thanks. That's it. That's her group.
But a lot of people think that rap is literally all I need is one hit, which is true in the small scale of things, but a career, and to have a career in music, it's not one hit and you made it.
Yeah. One hit and quit it.
Sir Mix-a-Lot, his one hit is still being played to this day. Yeah. But how many one-hit wonders are we all really jamming to?
Well, and here's what's funny. There will be a day where they forget Sir Mix-a-Lot and it'll just be Anaconda.
Yeah.
That's what's interesting.
There's songs
that fascinates me.
Yeah, there's songs that Kanye West has sampled back in the day that people don't know are samples. They're like, man, and you'll hear the original, and not me because I know old music, but people will hear the original and you'll be like, oh,
that's one of his samples.
Through the Wire.
How's it go?
Through the wire, to the limit, It's literally the Shaka Khan song. Is that Kanye? Yeah.
Oh, that may be why.
Well, the original Shaka Khan.
I know Shaka Khan.
Yeah, but the sample is he speeds it up enough instead of she sings through the fire, but it's sped up enough where it sounds like she's saying through the wire. Plus, the name of the song is Through the Wire, so you subconsciously hear through the wire, even though it's through the fire.
Yeah.
So yeah. But there's people who are young, like this, probably my oldest age, that would hear Kanye's version and probably would have no idea.
Well, and that makes sense. Time. Time is. But I think because Sir Mix-a-Lot, that song, Baby Got Back.
Yeah, it's a good song.
We should do a remix. Baby Got Licked Back.
It's stupid. But no, I see on my what's this thing that scrolls? Feed. I see on my feed people's tax preparers and financial advisors. They regular motherfuckers just like me. Oh, I see people, they're realtors all of a sudden.
And here's what I love.
Oh, hell, what? My shitting?
No, yes, you are, and I love it. But here's what I love.
Yes, sir.
I'm like, 3 posts ago, you're now a financial advisor. 3 posts ago, you were talking about bankruptcy.
Yes.
Your own bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Who's coming to you for financial advice? Why don't you tell yourself some financial advice?
Yes, I don't want financial advice from you ain't even got to be rich. But I don't want it from somebody who probably makes the same thing I make. And I'm a stripper, baby.
Well, but my thing is like, it's one thing if you, okay.
And you can do your taxes yourself. Unless you own a business or LLC, you literally follow the boxes and look at the tax paper that you got in the mail, your W-2, and follow 4A, 4B. It's not complicated, but people just won't do it. But H&R Block and all these franchises are making a shitload of money. I ain't going to nobody on my Instagram feed to do my taxes when I can just do it myself.
Yeah.
And there's no fee.
Honestly, the sad part is like, if you popped up on my feed and you worked for H&R Block,
okay, that's
and
fine.
I could like come see you in an H&R office, or you had at least something that said H&R Block on it, I might come to you.
But if you punching my shit into TurboTax, I'm not coming to you.
Which is what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's also what they're doing in the office of HR
I know.
Block.
It just has HR Block as a logo stamp in the corner.
Yeah. But if you look at the bottom, it says TurboTax.
Yeah, it says powered by TurboTax. Just like, for example, the realtor thing. I know a bunch of realtors. Yeah. But if you ain't selling no houses, are you really a realtor?
Well, but here's the thing.
You're just licensed.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Yes, sir. That's a long game job. That's not
realtor
an overnight quick lick.
It's actually you have to be a member of the national organization to be called a realtor. I know this because I was a realtor.
How many houses did you sell, sir?
In a year, I didn't do any work. I did all the work. Mm-hmm. 4.
What I'm saying is that a quick lick?
No.
That's my point.
Here's the thing. If you're out there and you're thinking about real estate, great. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work. It's also very expensive.
That's what I mean.
There's
all these quick licks are not quick licks.
No. There's continuing education. There's license fees. There's a national organization
whether you sell a house or not.
And you do it every year, whether you sell a house or not.
That's my point.
Yeah, I didn't make any money. And also, like, the class to go to be a real estate agent
ain't free.
We went 5 days a week.
So you can't even go to work, technically.
Right.
Because you add the class.
It was a full-time job.
Yeah.
Just to go into the class.
I guess what I'm saying is all these things that people perceive as quick licks. Why, when it's pretty evident that all those things are legitimate things? Yeah. What I'm saying is they're not quick licks, but
no,
they're perceived as quick licks.
Yeah,
and I don't know why.
There is no quick licks, but people do think that, and I'm not sure.
Because there are people who really believe that.
Well, I think it's sort of like, I think we've talked about before, like YouTube. I love to watch YouTube videos.
Yeah, I watch the shit all the time.
I have no idea. I had no idea how much work went into that.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that I don't.
Fuck you.
Hello, YouTube.
He ain't shit. I'm the one that does all that hard work. But see what I'm saying? That shit ain't just we stop recording, it just appears on the YouTube.
Right.
That's not a shot at you.
I'm happy for you.
That's a shot at people who are not aware of.
Shots fired.
No, this ain't an overnight thing. We don't. We said we're gonna do a podcast for fun. It's literally just for fun, and it still takes some work.
Yeah, 110.
Yeah, but my thing is, people see it, and like you said on you, they see YouTube. Yeah, we're still goofy as fuck. You see YouTube, and you're like, man, they're making money off of it. How do I do that?
Yeah,
and you're like, that took time.
Yeah.
And there's people who just put out a bunch of content, but it's not quality content, and vice versa. There's some people who put out.
Do you have an example?
Let me see. What channel do I watch that just puts out a shitload of stuff? Oh, I don't know the name of the channel. It's a comic book channel.
Oh.
And they literally just take snippets of, like, they'll talk about new video game, comic book movies they're just regurgitating articles about these movies. But they drop like 5-6 a day. And I will say, because I'm nerdy, yeah, but they're not booming like the one I really watch. I watch my favorite comic book YouTube channel is Variant Comics.
Okay.
I'm giving them
Shout
a little
out.
props. I mean, they got like 9 million subscribers, but it's good content. It's VARIANT Comics. And it's like, it's not.
Write that down, hurry.
I mean, if you're watching this, you ain't watching Variant Comics. You might be.
Bitch, I might be.
I mean, we don't talk about
Isn't that a
comics.
song?
Yeah, bitch, I might be. Bitch, I might be. I can't remember who sings the song just because now that you brought it out there. But the Variant Comics, their shit is well produced. They have a big ass customized logo. The shit, it's got its own hero theme music when it comes on.
Oh wow!
Like it's super. Like it's overly produced. Yeah, it's super produced. But they don't drop 7 episodes a day. They drop. I think they do 3 a week. And the guy that's the face of it is not the guy doing everything.
Yeah.
He's just well-versed in comics.
Gotcha.
And they do the research. They've got clips from the comics that he's referring to, all this shit. Like in October, they do Supervillain Month.
Hicko-a-lada. You're supposed to need to step
I'm just
up.
saying, we got this, his name's like War.
We don't have anything. We just have us.
Yeah, it's just us two
Look
idiots.
at us.
We're doing great. But my point is, no, we have. That's the name of the guy that just puts shit out all the time. But there's nothing to his. It's just him talking. He has a little bitty.
Anybody else do that we know of?
Personally,
Yeah.
that might be a few. But no, his name is War Stew, the guy who just puts just out. And he's got maybe 40, 50,000 followers, which is still a lot.
That is a lot.
But I think he's been doing it for whoever he is. They don't show his face. But he's been doing his shit for a long time, and that's part of it. But you can have whatever variant has, you can have millions of followers and put out quality versus War Stew, who's just, I'm putting out as much shit as possible. You're going to look at these videos if it kills you.
Yeah.
And so I guess that's what I mean in relation to, we just shooting shit, having a good time.
Yeah.
So I think the why of what...
Are you having fun?
110 episodes, I'm here for some fucking reason. But no, so that you think about it, I think...
You're here for the conversation.
Of course. So
You're here to see what I'll say next.
and what I can throw at the wall at it. But no, that's what I'm saying. Like So I think some of the why behind these quick licks is the problem. Maybe.
Wonder why it's called a quick lick.
In and out, quick money. I don't know why the word lick is, but I know.
Interesting.
But yeah.
I want to know more about that lick.
Hi, pervert.
You know what I'm saying though? Like, because you can have...
I mean, a quick lick can be running into a
You can have a lick
store.
back, which is a negative. But quick lick is looked at as positive. We're talking about it. We're shitting on it. But
no, it could be a negative thing too. You could run into a convenience store and rob them at gunpoint and get couple $100. That's a quick lick.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
So it's good and bad. It just depends on the context of how you use it.
That example, was that good or bad?
Robbing a gas station for a couple
Getting
$100.
quick couple of hundy.
That depends on if you the guy who got the couple $100, it might be a good thing.
You're like, yeah, that doesn't sound so bad.
But does white culture do that? Do they have quick licks? I'm sure they don't use the...
Not that I know.
That sounded so filthy. Do they have...
I like for somebody to take their time.
Oh, they do. It's stupid. No, white people have get-rich-quick schemes, right?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that the white equivalent of that, or no?
I mean, I guess that would be the white equivalent of the verbiage. But get-rich schemes usually involve, like, money laundering.
Yeah, pyramid schemes.
They're usually like white-collar crimes, pyramid, multi-level marketing, /pyramid schemes.
Don't pretty it up.
Yeah, they tend to not be robbing a store.
I mean, not all of this, like I say, tax preparation and podcasting, rapping.
Like, when I told Mother that we were going to be doing a podcast, she still doesn't know what that means.
Yeah, but that's probably also generation too.
Well, yeah, but she was like, well, is that for work? And I said, well, no, it's just for fun. She was like, oh, well, that's good.
She don't know what the fuck that means.
She doesn't know, so she can't shat on it.
I showed my mom the other day. She was like, oh, I showed her like, because we have a smart TV, so I showed her on the TV. She was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. She said, my babe.
Yeah.
On TV.
Have you ever showed your mom? Does she have a smart TV?
Probably. I don't know.
You should pull it up one time. Just be like,
my dumbass would hit play, and she'd hear me say, my dumbass hit play.
So?
And she'd be like, Kirk!
You've never cursed in front of
Ugly
your mom.
talk. Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I don't know if I've talked about this. My favorite thing. So my grandmother, her mom, she was one of those, ladies that, like, I love her. She was a savage too, in her own way.
It runs in the family.
Well, her husband, my grandfather, he was the savage. Out loud. Everybody knew he was the savage.
Keep going in and out, you ain't gonna be able to get through there?
That one.
Okay.
With his sister, who was like,
my God, yes.
But his wife, Mama, I called her Grandma.
Oh,
Grandma.
okay.
We'll leave her last name out of it.
Yeah. He's like, I like her. I love her. I'm talking about her.
But she was a savage too.
Yeah, but that's how they ended up together.
Undercover savage.
In private, they were savage together. Yes.
Yeah. But she would be one of those that would like burp and hold her mouth, like burp in, like not out loud, and she'd like blow it out the side.
Even though nobody could probably smell it anyway.
Yeah. And it was barely a burp anyway.
Right. Like,
and she would be like a little embarrassed about it.
So it wasn't the loudest poot ever?
No.
What episode was that? 8?
God.
109?
That was awful.
Yeah.
That was awful. I still randomly have day nightmares about it.
Oh, Lordy.
Daymares?
Maybe.
God, it was so loud. And we were in that tiny room. I think if we weren't in such a tiny space,
Did it stink?
I don't think so. I never smelled anything.
You probably held your breath and like escaped out the room. It was like, it sounded like a machine gun. He's like,
gotta go. Y'all enjoy. I'll be right back. No, I sat there. Didn't say a word.
what the fuck? You wallowed in the poot?
Just sat there. Just sat there.
Oh, Lordy. All
Anyway.
right, I'm sorry.
But as she got older, you know, like, as you get older, people become more and more concerned with their bowel movements.
Do they?
Yes. If you don't know this, camera one, bowel movements.
Okay.
My mom talks about it all the time.
Only thing my grandmother ever asked my dad's mom would be like if it was wet or loose, and it just sounded disgusting in the context.
Yeah.
Yes, I was like, I didn't know what that meant.
Obsessed.
Now,
with
well,
their
my
bowel
grandmother was a
movements.
nurse, so she would, you got to tell me, is it
Obsessed.
loose? Is it wet? I'm like, grandmother,
Shawty get loose.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
So, anyway, she would say, I don't know if I should do that. I might get the shits.
What?
She called it the shits.
Do what? If she
Like, go somewhere. That's too far away from a toilet. I might get the shits.
Oh, she don't shit in public.
Well, she did a few times. But one of my favorites, listen, real quick, one of my favorite stories. One of my favorite
Are you shouting on your shitty grandmother?
Listen, one of my favorite stories is my mom and my grandma and my aunt, the one that's the accident probably. They all go into this bathroom. I don't know where they were, whatever. They all go into this bathroom and there's no stalls. But there's two toilets sitting side by side and there's a third one. There's a third one sitting across from the other two. Well, there's three of them. My aunt was like, I ain't doing this. So
We can't look at eye to eye while we shit.
we can't see her staring eye to eye. So my grandmother and my mom, they chose the two toilets side by side.
Blinders.
Listen, and put their purses over their neck and have their purse hanging up in front of them.
What?
Sitting down using the bathroom together.
They had to poo.
I think it was just pee.
Oh.
But you know, it's still a sit. You're still sitting.
Yeah.
It's the look of it, you know.
I mean, if we both got it, we're all butting the seats. It's all good.
But they sat side by side, nose down, with their purse hanging around their neck.
Well, that's music. I thought somebody was hitting on the door.
Listen, it's the neighbors, and they're driving only nuts. He gets so mad.
About the music.
Because, I mean,
you
heard that
yes.
through noise canceling.
Noise canceling headphones.
Noise canceling headphones. You heard that bass.
Yeah.
You know, I hate that song. Anyway,
Well, it probably went through the mic too, but.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Look, even Buster got it for it. Because he knows.
Yeah, it's just loud.
It's so loud.
Maybe they turned on because they heard us laughing and being loud. Like,
No, it's every time. Yeah, it's about this time every night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He should
Might
knock
be
on the door
evening.
with his
Listen,
work tools on
only
his
has
hip.
threatened to go over there, and I'm like,
No, because then it's awkward if you see him.
I'm
yeah.
like, listen, at 11 o'clock, if it's still going, I will go over there.
Oh, and they literally stop
Listen,
right at 11 every
It's
night.
11 o'clock. I think they stop around like 10:30.
That's kind of late for a
10:45.
weekday.
Well, I mean,
Oh, fair enough.
honestly, I don't hear it.
Oh, you just,
I hear it right now.
Yeah, because I heard it.
But as it'll fade over time, and it won't be as loud.
It'll just be background noise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I
I'm
mean, I
sorry.
guess it's because your mind sort
Yeah.
of.
So about this
Pieces through
group
it.
chatting.
My aunt was like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
To pee?
Yeah, she didn't do it.
But see, I thought women are, maybe not older women, but like women are more comfortable being naked, like in the locker room and shit like that. Dude, well,
I don't know if it's more. Comment below if you think it's more comfortable. I think that's a myth.
you think so?
I think so.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think they're out there, titties hanging out, like, you know, I'm standing there talking
Maybe
to
it's
each other,
just
shooting the breeze.
Maybe that's just guys being
I think that's a
perverts
fantasy.
and yeah.
Yeah.
And they do it in movies.
Well, and
it's
I think
portrayed in
women go to the
movies.
bathroom together, yes, in a way, but I don't think it's like, they're not sitting toilet to toilet. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah. It's
they're going to stand in the mirror and
Yeah, be
gossip
cute,
and
yeah.
make sure, you know, check my
Yeah,
teeth,
one
check my
might
makeup.
pee, but
yeah, one of them might
yeah.
go to the bathroom.
oh, that's true.
But the other one's like fixing their makeup or hair or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Okay. So
or
why-
shirt or whatever.
Yeah, they should. What all they had to do is stand guard after those two finished the group chat and let her pee in peace. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, no.
That's horrible. There's 3, and your aunt was like, "Nope."
Fuck this shit, I'm out. She sure did.
I know that melody, but I cannot think of where that phrase
can't
comes
think of
from.
it. It's a song, but I can't think of it.
Yeah, it's something of. I can't remember what it is, but it's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, would you do that? Would you shit with 2 other people and
Depends on who it was.
strangers? You raw butt in front of these
It
strangers?
depends on how bad I needed to go.
I'm particular about shit
If I was like, I could not make it to a big box store nearby, I'll shit in front of anybody.
Okay.
If I can hold it long enough to get to the big box store down the street, I'm going to the big box store.
I'll put it this way. This is what happened on Sunday.
Was this at the bar?
Hell yeah. So the bar I go to, they have 2 toilets, but they don't have toilet paper. At least not that I can think of. And I'm not willing to shit in there. I just can't do it. Because one don't have a door, and the other has a door, but the door is so low. Like if you walk to wash your hands, you're just like, what up, my bro? So I'm in there with big bro and little bro. Having a great time.
By the way, the bros have reappeared.
Yes, hell froze over, and
Twice.
yes, they were both there. So we having a great time.
Is this going to happen again, you think?
Hope so. Supposed to be
Got my
doing
fingers
something
crossed.
this
you
weekend.
look happy. I've
Go to
got
hell.
my fingers crossed for you.
Supposed to do something this weekend.
If you're listening,
with all 3, we'll see if
this
it happens.
means a lot. Y'all should do
Anyway,
it
we're having a great time. We're shooting pool, having drinks, chopping it up.
He
Shooting
doesn't want to
shit.
hang out with me, so he needs to.
I do. You just live like 3 states away, so. So we're having a great time, and then the urge hit me. It was like gooper gooper. I said, "Oh, I got a shot." So I said, "I'll be right back, you guys. I'm going to the Sphinx, and the Sphinx is not far, and it's a Sphinx Burger King. It's maybe a 10th of a mile. It's like
Is that region specific?
no. I've seen other places that have Sphinx and different restaurants put together.
Area codes?
Yeah,
Interesting.
you haven't seen them in this area.
Nope.
Well,
They don't
anyway.
exist in this area.
You sure?
Yep.
We don't live in the same area anyway, but which is actually true.
6 states away.
Yeah. So no. So I'm getting ready to walk out, and Big Bro was like, "Oh wait, let me holler at you real quick." I come back. I was like, "What's up?" Nothing. I'm just fucking with you. And then I got ready to walk off because I got to urgently shat. So I had to he tried to get. He's like, "Yo." I was like, "Fuck you." And I sprinted to my truck. Sprinted. It was. I got into the gas station and got into the bathroom. They have 2 stalls.
Okay.
1 stall, the toilet is atrocious.
Ooh.
But they had toilet
A
paper.
war zone.
Yeah.
Took the roll of toilet paper.
No. So I sprint to the other stall. It's less atrocious. No toilet paper. So, no, I'm lying. The first stall has no toilet paper and it's clean. Clean-ish. Clean as less of a savagery has occurred. I sprint to the other one, it has toilet paper, but that motherfucker is just, oh shit. So I sprint back to the first one, and TMI soft serve ice cream everywhere. Woo.
I made it. The red jug.
What? And I had to hover because I didn't want my ass to touch none of these toilet seats. When I tell
What did you do for toilet paper?
Once I let out the ice cream, I waddled with my pants around my ankles to the other one and proceeded to clean the toilet seat.
Nobody walked in.
By the grace of God.
That is, look at
And
going.
won't he do it? When I tell you, I felt like a straight woman because I always hear about women like squatting over. When I tell you my thighs was burning and I was shaking.
Did you spread the cheeks?
How am I supposed to do that?
Hold them. You're already up. Hold them.
No, I held onto my thighs and just was praying for dear life that I don't lose my strength and fall into the toilet. Oh, that was the worst shit of my life. Wow. The experience, not the shit itself. Yeah, so I had to hold on for dear life on my thighs and man, it was just soft serve ice cream everywhere. And I just, woo. And then I waddled, like I said, with pants around the waist
That is so funny.
to the next stall. And while my pants were around my waist, I proceeded to clean that toilet and then layer it with toilet paper, and then sat down and wiped my ass. Woo! It was quite the experience.
With your pants around your waist?
Around my ankles. I hadn't wiped my ass yet.
Ankles.
Yes.
Okay. You said waist. I
I
was
was
like, you pulled them up?
Hell no. Fuck no. So I finished. Woo.
You felt better though.
Absolutely. Then I got to the sink. Asked me, was there soap?
Never. There's never any soap.
So I had to proceed to leaving out and go wash my hands once I walked back in the bar. Whew. It was the most distraught 10 minutes of my life of having to shit, boy. Whew.
Did you tell the bros?
Absolutely.
Did they think it was funny?
Absolutely. So we laughed about that good shitty moment,
Yeah.
my shitty butt self.
That's
I have
funny.
had to shit every time I go to my normal spot for like the last 2 months, and that's not the norm. I usually have like a morning
I wonder
movement.
what you're doing. Morning movement.
Drinking beer and eating all that greasy, delicious ass chicken.
Interesting.
I guess. I've also slightly changed my diet. Like, I've been not perfect, but I'm saying I've been leaning more towards like my salmons and my tilapia. And no, I haven't had that. But my spinaches and my carrots and just more healthy shit. So, so that my shits are healthier.
Clearly. Soft serve.
Man, when I tell you, that's the name of this episode. Soft serve ice cream. Let me text that to you, sir.
Ice cream paint job.
Ew. That's what it looked like in the inside of that toilet.
That's what I was saying. Isn't there a song, Ice Cream Paint Job?
Yeah, I believe so.
Isn't it about car paint?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's based... It's
Rat historian. Thanks, Kimberly.
Oh, it's a Texas song, a rapper from Texas. But yeah, it's basically about like how wet the paint job is. Like shiny.
Because it's new.
Shiny
Oh.
and new, yeah. Like dripping, it's supposed to look like wet paint. That's how good the paint job is. You know this episode is about nothing, right?
It's our best ones. So normally when we go on tangents, those are the most fun to
Absolutely.
listen to.
They just don't talk about anything in particular.
Well, we had licks.
Wait till I get the description. Yeah,
Quick
soft
licks.
serve ice cream and licks.
Lick this soft serve ice cream.
Not that kind. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We just
I thought it was my mess up from earlier. That was going to be the title.
Blowing blacks? I don't think we can call it that. That sounds mildly racist and mildly sexual.
God. Yeah, I was trying to say blow backs.
I know, but you blew
Because there's a blow back.
yeah, and blowing backs. But you said blowing blacks. Hottest of messes, sir.
Well.
You
Anyway. No, I think the quick lick thing though is I think sometimes that's just I think it's an aspiration
okay.
that people don't realize it's not.
What you mean?
Well, it's sort of like I used to like macaroni and cheese years and years ago. I think now he's had more life experience. He knows more now than he used to.
I would hope so.
About this particular thing that I'm about to say.
Oh, okay.
But like he would think that I just he'd be like, well, you've got this money saved. And I'm like, but you didn't see all the things that I didn't do
To save some money.
that you were doing. I didn't do any of those things. And that's why I have this money in the bank. I don't have any more. But
At the time.
I had this money sort of like an emergency fund, for stuff that I needed. But I had it because I didn't do all this other stuff.
Yeah, so you missed out on the fun.
So you have to pick something.
Yeah.
But I think that's where the quick lick sort of falls apart is they don't realize there's a lot of work that goes into it. It's sort of like the multi-level marketing. Here's the thing. On paper, they're like, yeah, just tell your friends about it and sign them up. But here's the thing.
Your friends ain't gonna sign up.
You don't realize how much work that is to convince somebody to sign up.
And your friends are usually not the ones who sign up. It's
Correct.
strangers who sign up.
Correct.
Just like strangers support your dreams more than friends and family do. And I'm not throwing shit. That's just the truth.
Bring it back.
No,
Just dig
that's
it up.
literally the
dig
truth.
it up.
Am
dig
I
it
lying
up.
though?
Sort of.
Boo. I'm seriously.
Well, I think it depends on. I mean,
I know people who rap.
Your situation's a little different.
Whatever. No, I mean people who rap. Like your consumers are not your homeboys around the corner.
Because they think if you can do it, they can do it.
That, and then they want the free ride. They're not the ones buying. Well, when they used to sell CDs, they're not the ones buying your CDs. They want to be.
They're trying to be the Saint Lunatic.
Yes, they trying to be G Unit. They ain't trying to buy shit from you. What?
Young Jock, is that his name? Young Buck.
What about him?
He's G Unit.
Yeah.
Okay, so in my deep dive of Ludacris,
you got how did you end up on Young Buck?
50 Cent, G Unit. G Unit.
But you say you didn't listen to any of the 50 Cent stuff.
I saw it.
Oh, okay.
And
he's been accused of being with what's the word?
Transgender?
Not transgender. Yeah, transgender, excuse me.
What did you think it was? What are you talking about? It's the ice maker.
Oh.
It always is the ice maker.
I didn't know. I was like, who the fuck's knocking on the door at this time of night? It's like 12 o'clock at night.
Knock on my door.
Hot mess. Yes, sir.
Comment below if you know what that's from.
But yeah, there was a time he supposedly was involved with some trans women.
I wonder why that was such a thing.
He's supposed to be a thugged out rapper.
But like, wasn't 50 Cent, wasn't he like sort of like, didn't Vanessa? No.
Vivica A. Fox?
Vivica.
Oh, yeah. She used to be super fine. She done did a little too much to her face, though. And she's not ugly. She just doesn't. You can tell that she's done stuff to her face. She's super fine.
I haven't seen her in a long time.
Yeah, she has a talk show / podcast that they just talk shit about men in the industry. Which, to me, you sound scorned and salty, but whatever.
And the industry is called. He let his daughter know. Comment below
if you hear about it. She just sounds salty as fuck.
Well, I think she like alluded to him being
he likes butt play or some stupid shit like
having
that.
a little homo tendencies.
Yeah, that happens when you're salty.
I think they were still together when she did that. But
I thought that was on. It might have been on her show. I don't know when it was, but
this was like years ago.
When she was scorned.
I guess.
No, she like if you ever see some of the shit, she comes off super like scorned as fuck.
Oh,
but supposedly she was like really in love with 50 Cent. I don't know how true it is, but
and here's my thing: 50 Cent's sexual orientation matters not to me because I don't care. But I mean, I could see where she would be. But let's say he was. She might be a little butt tender.
That's what you're butt tender.
She might be a little buddy about it, you know. But I mean, I'm not saying that he is. I'm just saying that, you know, that would that might be a woman scorned thing if she's like in love with this man and he, you know, he wants another fella. You know, I could see where she might be a little downtrodden about it.
A little butt tender.
But I mean, but I feel like there was this weird, I don't know, like for whatever reason in the rap world, that seemed to be like you had sex with a transgender person or you're gay.
All you had to do to ruin somebody's career.
Seemed to be such a weird, it's sort of like in the 50s when they were like, he's a Soviet, he's a Ruski.
Yeah.
Like your whole career was over.
All you gotta do is say, maybe not as much now, but especially in the 90s and early 2000s, you're gay. And that, yeah. Especially if you were like an R&B singer, you could sing and dance and move, you're gay. That's all they do to fuck with you. You think about it, Prince had his ass cheeks out. He was fucking everybody. All these women, excuse me, not just everybody, but you know what I mean? Like
Prince strikes me as he was fucking everybody. I'm not saying that that's true. He had that charisma.
He was that dude.
That
Superfly,
like,
yeah.
I think he was fucking everybody. I think he was that person that he didn't care.
Really?
Like, I feel like there are people, I think now they say like, they try to like put a label on it, like I think pansexual or whatever.
What is pansexual? Where you
fucking everybody.
Okay.
Not necessarily fucking everybody, but you would.
Oh, okay.
Wherever you are
this
on
way.
the gender spectrum
the way he dressed,
or whatever.
In today's time, and probably if you didn't know how much of a ladies' man he was, you'd be like, he's gay.
I don't think he was gay.
No, hell no.
I think he was more than that.
Damn. Okay. Excuse me.
Do you know what I'm saying? Though? Like,
Not really, but I'm walking with you. I'm here with you. I'm here for
sort
it.
of like, I don't know how to, because I don't really like any of the labels that, but anyway, I feel like it's one of those things where an offering is an offering.
Do
you know what I'm saying?
Is a hole. Basically.
That's not what I thought you said.
A hole is not a hole.
I thought you were going to say something else.
What?
I don't know what it was.
Yes, you do.
No, because I just forgot. Don't ask me.
You didn't forget. Go ahead.
I did, but my whole brain just shut down.
I
think it was one of those things where it was like offering is an offering.
Mm-hmm.
You're here. I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood to bust out. Bust off. I'm in the mood to bust off. You're the closest person you'll do.
A hole is a hole.
Person.
Yeah.
I don't think it was necessarily
I like dudes.
Jennifer.
Oh, right.
I think it was person. I don't think
human being.
But we've had this conversation of, to me, and the reality is being gay is more than sex with men.
Right.
Men sex with men, and being a lesbian is more than lesbian. Women lesbian have sex with lesbian. Women have sex with women. This is not going well. This episode.
I'm with you. We've been fucked for.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I think people would be surprised at how many there are. A lot of men and women both that are out there
fucking everybody
that sexually. You're here. You're present. I like your vibe.
Let's
sex.
Rock. Bust off.
Versus
a
long-term committed relationship. That's a very different, like that's where the sort of orientation comes in.
Okay.
The long-term stuff. Do you know what I mean? To me, Prince would have been probably the most famous. In my mind, he was like
Superpan.
Superpan. Not Superpan. The OG Pan.
No, Superpan. He had cakes and shit. No,
but I think it was because.
Is this blasphemy?
No. I don't, because I'm not saying it in a negative way. And I'm not saying this is fact.
I know. We just
at all. But he just struck me as just that cool guy.
Oh yeah, Superfly.
Like Superfly.
It was Superpan.
See, I say the cool guy, and you're like Superfly, and that just sounded better. That just sounded better than my words.
I mean, I'm of the culture. I just fuck with you.
Some of us, not all of us, can be point of contact.
This is true.
I'm just saying. But he strikes me as like just that cool guy that's like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do me.
Yeah, he probably
I don't need any validation. And I feel like his music said that. Yeah. He didn't need any validation.
He played all them damn instruments and wrote all those songs. Like
exactly.
Technically, he didn't need anybody except for somebody to press record, and he's gonna do everything else.
And he probably pressed record.
I know, and ran over to the instrument.
And then started playing the instrument.
Yes.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, he just struck me as that kind of person. I mean, which to me is somebody to look up to. Like, why not?
I mean, he changed his name to a symbol.
Formerly known as.
Yeah, that's pretty fire.
Yeah, sorry. Camera check.
It's fine. It got the shakies.
I keep
They got the Michael J. Foxes. I gotta stop making that joke. That is not appropriate.
Listen, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get it.
That's fine. I know I'm gonna die a horrible death. I'll be like 102 and just get hit by a meteor or some wild shit.
I feel like yours will be you'll never die.
I know, right? Just be stuck dealing with fuckery on Earth.
Buffoonery and fuckery.
Yeah, befuddled with fuckery. Did we ever name the episode that?
Oh, probably not.
Damn.
That's shipped to you.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Factual information. We're nothing but, if not a factual podcast.
That's what we do. That is what we do.
But I think, like, Prince is a perfect example. Like, everybody's like, oh, he overnight success. Like, no, he was not. No, he did a lot of work. And, like, his songs, you can tell there was a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of practice that went into that one moment.
He was Superpan. He made it rain when he did Purple Rain at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's Superpan.
Yeah.
That's a fire-ass little punch. I don't want to overuse it. All right, let's go to something else.
But I think that's the problem. People call it a quick lick, but the only quick lick is the one that robbed the store. Because that was quick.
And there's consequences with
You
that.
got to be with the quickness. You got to
What's that
get in
commercial?
quick, get
Gotta
out
be
quick.
quicker than that. What's that commercial with the dollar on the end of the thing?
Like trying to get somebody to move forward.
No, there's a commercial. I think it's an insurance commercial. The guy has like a couple dollars on the end of a fishing rod, and the guy's like trying to get it to save money on the insurance. He's like, "Gotta be quicker than that."
Oh,
you haven't seen that commercial? It's older.
That seems like a
Progressive commercial.
probably.
It's funny though.
Yeah.
But it's
I
not,
love Flo.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the new ones with John Hamm,
Who's that?
where the actor.
What's John Hamm?
Ladies, talking to you, Camper One. John Hamm is probably one of the most beautiful men on earth.
What's he in?
His big one was shit.
Probably some shit I ain't never even heard of. Oh hell.
Mad Men.
I know of it.
It was
I've never watched
popular
it. Though.
TV show. He was the main character of Mad
It's
Men.
on FX, right? Yeah. Or Fox. I mean, not Fox.
I
but-
watched it on Smart TV, so I don't.
I know of it. I don't know what it.
Yeah.
I still don't know who that is.
Yeah, he's on the new commercials with Flo.
Nah, only guy I can think of is the blonde haired guy that's like her trainee, excuse me.
No,
I know that's not
bless
what
his
you're
heart.
talking about.
No,
Because he's like oblivious to everything.
yeah, no.
Okay, I didn't.
No, he doesn't. John Hamm doesn't work for them.
Uh,
He his whole character is like him and Flo met for a date one time, and all she talked about was insurance, and he fell in love with her.
I've seen it. I can't picture his face.
That's
But
John
I've seen
Hamm.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, cool.
there's several of them.
Oh.
He's made a few. One where he's got it's a TV set, and it's like a leak. And he calls Flo and says, "I've got this leak I need my homeowner's insurance from Progressive."
Mm-hmm.
And she comes over and all of a sudden it doesn't work. And so the set just starts going away. And she's like, "Did you do all this?" And he's like, "Yeah, I just wanted to see you." Anyway, he's
He's thirsty.
he's super attractive.
Okay.
Ladies, any one of these ladies would be like, call me when you got a leak. You know what I mean? I'll call you when I got a leak.
You can plug it.
You can fix this leak.
You're a hot mess, sir.
But I mean, I don't know. Why are we talking about John Hamm?
I have no idea. Oh, I guess
Sometimes
so.
I listen back. Sometimes the episode drops and I listen back and I go, God, is that what I was talking about?
I don't know. We have derailed the entire episode.
I keep throwing quick lick out there every once in a while.
Yeah.
Just for posterity.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
nosywithgoodintentions@gmail.com. Send us an email. Someone will respond on the podcast.
We
then
did.
Michael responds in the email.
I gotta let them know that we have received it.
What if you just wrote received?
Mm. I did it last time.
Did you?
I said we will respond on an episode. I said something to the effect of thank you for the feedback or listening or your something to the effect of appreciate it. We will acknowledge it on an episode. Peace.
Got you, dog. Got you,
Yes,
boo.
we got you, bro. I'm definitely not gonna say got you, boo.
Oh my God. So listen, recently I've been broed several times.
Okay.
That shit's so funny to me.
You don't like being broed?
No. It doesn't bother me at all.
Okay.
I just think it's so funny because it's been a very recent thing. And I'm like, am I a bro?
You're a guy.
But I'm queer.
So?
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
So do gay dudes bro each other? Yeah, dude. Yes, bitch.
some,
Really?
some,
Like
yeah.
they're overselling it or
Yeah.
just like they don't want people to know, so they're like, bro.
I think it's just they're just doing it, not for funny.
Oh, they're dead ass serious.
Yeah.
Uh,
I see your face.
I-
Camera too soft.
It's me and my boys don't be like, what up, bro?
You do. Y'all bro each other.
What?
Oh, so let me ask you a quick question. nosywithgoodintentions@gmail.com. So
hell.
there's big bro, middle friend, not a bro.
I mean, he's my right hand.
Right hand.
What do you ask?
I just
Go ahead and set me up for the okie doke. What you got?
Well, listen. No, I was thinking. Do you have self-time with your right hand?
Gay. It's not really gay when I'm doing it
But
by
you know what I'm
myself.
saying, though? Like,
whatever. It's an expression.
When you
right-hand
call
man.
somebody a right-hand man, it is kind of funny because you're like,
What if I was left-handed? I'm not.
I wonder if I'll have to ask a lefty if they call him. That's my lefty right here.
I don't know.
Anyway, then you have little bro. But to them, what are you?
Big bro's little bro. Little bro's big bro. And right hand's right hand.
So you're right hand to right hand, and big bro calls you little bro, and little bro calls you big bro.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What are you trying to ask?
I just wondered.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have any nicknames.
Oh. You're not anybody's little bro.
I mean? I'm not like, no, I don't want to know anybody's nickname for me. I might fuck around and find out. By the way, that's my new favorite phrase.
Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find
Those
out.
are some great memes.
I haven't seen any of the memes.
There is one. The guy like does a whole chart and everything. And I can't remember how, but it ends up with, and fuck around and find out. Like it's something like fuck is in the middle and it's like around. It's great. It's really good, yes.
That's the funny phrase. Yeah. Fuck around and find out. I fucked around and found out. Yeah. I don't want to know. I think that's my problem. But I have gotten a couple of bro texts, and I'm just like,
okay.
I don't know how to. I don't bro back.
What?
You know what I mean? I don't bro them back.
What's wrong with that?
Oh.
I
wonder if I'm supposed to.
I don't do it.
Do they think, oh, he didn't bro me back?
No, because if somebody starts with bro, or they use bro first, I don't hit them with a bro back. It's kind of corny.
All I can think of is blowback. And so bro back.
Close this shit up.
You know what I'm saying? I got my blowback.
You got your bro back?
What is a blowback?
Fuck if I know.
You said that earlier.
Oh, consequences.
Consequences. Yeah. So bro back. I didn't bro back.
No.
Anyway.
I got a little blowback. The correct way to say it.
Words. Words. And this is why English is the hardest language in the world to learn.
Yeah.
Just saying. Nosey with good intentions. We'd love to hear from you. Send us an email. Let us know your thoughts. Did you get any blowback?
Have you blown any blacks?
I would love to know. I'd like to get a little ticket counter on that one. I'm sorry, buddy. That was me. I'm sorry. I woke him up. You might hear a snoring in here. I don't know. Anyway.
Hot mess.
Oh my God. I don't know why it sounds less offensive when you say it than when I said it.
Because I'm black.
No, I think it's because it's not at all what I meant to say. Anyway. What is YouTube? Hi, Camera One. I don't know if I talked to Camera One or not, but we made eyes at each other. Camera One.
Hour 20 minutes of nonsense.
Subscribe on YouTube. Nosey with good intentions at Gmail. No, Nosey with good intentions. No Gmail.
Not on YouTube.
Gmail is where you send us an email.
Yeah.
YouTube is where you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're notified every Tuesday night when we upload at 11:30. We just had 100 episodes.
10
That's
episodes
wild
ago.
to me.
Yeah.
Still to this day. All this time later.
You didn't think it was going to get that far.
10 weeks later. Well, here's the thing. When we first started, I thought this shit ain't going to happen. Because when you first asked me, it was like 2 months later when you were like, oh, I've got the thing. And I went.
I had to wait for it to come in the mail.
And I said, what? And you go, well, the podcast thing. And I was like, oh, that's right. I had forgotten all about it.
Oh, no, I had to buy an iPad. That's what it was. Because I didn't know you had a giant fucking iMac in your bedroom.
You didn't know.
That's fair.
Of course, I don't know why you would.
I wouldn't. Yeah. Do you happen to have an iMac?
Yeah. I'd have been like, yes, turns out.
I've
got a dust collector that's hanging out.
Looks like somebody took a bite out of an apple. I think it's a Mac. Not 100% sure, you know.
Might be. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell.
You didn't finish the. Oh yeah.
If you are listening, hi.
I meant. Did you think we'd get this far? You're like, no.
Oh no. Because I thought like most things it's sort of like when me and my mom started walking.
Oh,
one of the well, she's still walking, but I'm not right there anymore.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it got harder to do. Anyway, but that happens all the time.
Yeah.
But now she walks with my dad, which is great because my dad needs it.
Yeah.
But my mom needs to continue it, and my dad needed it, so she was luckily found another person.
Oh, okay.
But like we walked for 2 years. I mean, that's rare.
Yeah.
To find somebody else
To
that'll
walk.
do something. And we were doing 5 days a week. We started like the first couple of months, we did 3 days a week. And then we moved to 7 days a week.
Damn.
And we did 7 forever.
Oh, that's cool.
Excuse me. But yeah, that's not, you don't often find.
That's rare, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, especially now, like, we don't live near each other.
Yeah. Who, me?
Yeah.
Nobody told you to move further away. You already didn't live in the same state. And you're like, move further away. Gonna one up you, bitch.
You thought I was far away before. Why don't you fuck around and find out? Yeah. It's an interesting drive.
It is.
It's
lots of road work going on. Lord, I think they're just gonna keep fucking with it.
Oh, forever.
They keep getting paid.
Oh, forever they're gonna be
just
out there.
extend the contract.
Jesus. But we also have a TikTok. Those with good intentions. We have a Snapchat. It'll be, if you have Michael's number, it'll be
Fuck around and find out.
It'll be
or fuck daddy.
Fuck daddy. Oh, this has been a while. That's 10 weeks ago we talked about
Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out is the new one. Or Superpan.
Yeah, I like that one.
It will come up as
I'm gonna
whatever
put that
you have
down
Michael
too. We'll pick a name.
saved as in your phone. We also, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, if you're on the podcast, hi.
A little
how are
butt
you?
tender is funny though.
Yeah, I think that might be the winner. Or butt tender Superpan.
That's too long.
Is that?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, there's nothing stopping us from calling it that.
Anyway, shit on my stuff.
We call it butt tender Superpan.
That's
Just take the
literally
A
what I
out.
just said.
Oh, okay. All right,
Butt
we'll do
tender
this.
Superpan.
We're gonna do that.
And you
too.
went, that's too long. So you
Oh.
took A out of it, which I didn't even put in there.
Whatever.
Fuck around and find out.
I wish you
Blast
could call
did
it that. Or just fuck around.
Yeah.
Find out.
Yeah, you're fucking everybody.
Dot. That's the longest
If you're,
closing.
if you're on your podcast app, hi, how are you? For the third time. Because Michael keeps interrupting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Make sure that you subscribe to our podcast.
Mhm.
And give us as many stars as they'll let you.
On your interface.
On the podcast interface. Is that it?
I think so.
I think that's it.
Well, thank you for listening to our nosy. Our nosy nuts.
Here's what's funny.
Yes, sir.
Completely sober.
Yeah.
You've not drank. I've not drank anything. We've done no illicit drugs.
No.
We've done nothing.
Nosy nonsense, baby.
Just blowing blacks. See you next time.